Hey, awesomes. Happy Friday to you. Just wanted to touch base. What's taking place kind of over the weekend? What kind of things that you're working on? Maybe review the screencast one more time, talk about wikiHow topics, and submitting your final drafts on Sunday. So everything's due Sunday. There's nothing due today with the response and all those kind of things. You have two posts as per usual, except they're your screencast and then your wikiHow topic. So let's talk about those for a moment. So I'm on the week 4 um, module, weekly module right here. And so you got your readings here, blah, blah. We'll talk a little bit more about writing instructions. I'll go over the assignment sheet a little bit more detail, probably over the weekend at some point. But for now, let's talk about screencast, post, wikiHow topic, things that are coming due. All right. So I know we've touched base on a little bit on this, but let's just review. All right. So here's the procedure for what you need to do for your screencast. All right. So let's talk about, again, purpose of review, a 3 to 5 minute video. And I really want you to be focusing on the revisions you made, perhaps. More than anything, I just want you to discuss about your resume and your cover letter, how you are incorporating the things that we've learned in class, right? Why did you decide to use the kind of font that you did, right? Why you have upper level headings and a next level heading, which I described them in that last video about how you would pull up your resume on the screen. You'll be, down here on this side of the screen or whatever. And then you're going to kind of explain and go through and say, okay, here is, I used Helvetica bold or whatever up here as a heading, a top level heading. All right. And as I moved down, I moved my next level heading. I went to Times New Roman serif font. For my next level heading after that, I did bold italics, 12 point Times New Roman or whatever, right? So you're explaining your hierarchy, explaining a little bit about your typography, if you incorporated tables, if you got some feedback from me that said, hey, think about this thing, or maybe you changed your objective statement to something that's more contributive, as opposed to I just want to get a job kind of a thing, depending on what my comments were, because I made these changes. Talk about active versus passive white space. Talk about the text structures that you incorporated into your resume. Then in your cover letter, you'll discuss your 4-paragraph structure. Maybe highlight, especially in the second and third paragraph, how you've gotten more specific or provided maybe a specific example and how that speaks back to the job posting, right? Because those need to connect. All right. So that's pretty much it for the screencasts. So let's go back. So let's talk about the wikiHow topic here for a moment. So recall that your wikiHow topic must contribute to the wikiHow community and add something. In other words, while your topic does not have to be original, it does need to be something that is needed or that is not already present. So the easiest way to do that is to click on the link here that I provided. It's also in the readings list. They'll take you to special list requested topics. And this is a great area right here where you can pick an overarching category. Right. So let's see. Not really holidays right now, or pets and after sports and fitness. So sports and fitness, just whatever. Draw the Auburn symbol. Pose in female bodybuilding. Do taikyoku. Become a professional golfer. So these are ones that have been requested. Right. And you'll notice that there is a long list, and then you can show the next 50, right? And keep going down, right? So that's a great place. It's probably the best way to make sure that what you are writing is original. Well, it's not original, but it's also at the same time, it's participating in the community, like responding to one of these. Okay, that's the best way to do it, as opposed to going over here to the help us and say, write an article and then try to type out your article information there. Okay, that's going to be a lot more time consuming, and there's a potentiality there that you're going to find, you're going to run into. This community really stays on top of things. So if you have something that's even close to like somebody else has done, you're going to get notified of that by wikiHow, not by me, but by wikiHow. So that's the reason I say, if you respond to something that's already being requested, a requested article, it's going to be so much easier on you if you can find something that's just even halfway close to something that you're interested in. Then do that, because this community really polices itself really, really, really well. And this is one of those assignments, the wikiHow assignment's a really, really great assignment to get you, help you get to that understanding of like genre and being involved in a community in particular ways that they want you to either participate and or write, right? In an online environment, especially. You will see this a lot too. Perhaps as you later in your professional careers, you join a professional organization, they'll have something similar to this where you post and respond to people. You might have threads or discussion posts or boards. A lot of those are also very self-policed. So anyway, all right. So that's that. So be thinking about that with your topics, okay? Because you want to be responding very specifically to something that's being requested, or if you've got something that you can show or demonstrate that has not been done. Okay, so let's look. Let's go back to weekly modules, actually. So the other thing that's due is your final draft, which you're going to screencast about. Revised resume and cover letter due Sunday as well. So everything's due Sunday. So let me wrap this up. Tomorrow, at some point, I will. You'll see on Blackboard a place to post your resume. So those are going on Blackboard. Everything that we submit, the major projects that we submit will probably be on Blackboard for the most part. So you might just keep that in mind. All right, guys, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I think that does it for now. Kind of a review over the weekend. You're revising this week, resumes and stuff. You're getting familiar with wikiHow, thinking about your topic, when you do your screencast over your revised resume cover letter, then you'll be submitting that as well this weekend. And again, when you submit it all in one file, just like you did for your discussion post with job posting, resume, and cover letter, all the same thing, except just your revised stuff at one file to Blackboard. All right, guys. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. Maybe back with you before the weekend's over. You never know. All right. Holler if you need help.